I'm not sure that you'll ever hear it. You might do, viewers, you might do, but you might not. But the point is, I'm talking here with Duncan. I'm not really the kind of person that enjoys carrying a camera around and filming people. But I love this business so much. I really dig it. You know, I love it in the fact that no one has to watch you, no one has to listen to you. If you're on the radio, they can turn you off. They don't have to buy a ticket. They can even own your record. Obrigado, thank you.
Nowadays, they can own the record without paying for it.
Nowadays, oh, see, now I knew it was we're in, we've got one. We're on, right? See, I mean, yeah, people can own your record without paying for it, or even paying for it, but they don't have to play it. And that's what I love about the way we earn our living, when we do earn our living, that nobody has to do it, and it's purely fed on the fact that people want to come and see you, or they want to hear you.
There might be the built-in fault with it, though, right?
there is a massive built-in fault, and that's why there's so many poor musicians, or has-been musicians, or hard-up musicians. But you know, 99.9% of musicians in this world don't earn a living. They play for the pure love of music, and I think right now there's more records being made than have ever been made because of the technology. We can everyone, and that's a great thing, because it's never been about. It's never been
records, but more music is being made. Yeah,
more music's being made, right? Yeah, exactly. Not right. Yeah, it's more. So it's sinking back into 20th century terminology there. Yeah. More music's being made, and that's a great thing, because I've never believed it's down to the technology that makes a great record. It's always down to the ideas.
Well, no, and I think you've heard me say before. Actually, I think that the obscene, amounts of money that we made by people such as yourselves.
Yes. No, it's true though. Fair enough.
Jackson, selling 55 million albums and earning more money than half the countries in the world.
That's right. Well, we've sold over 100 million albums.
I know, but that is as daft as the situation that we're now entering, where it seems that you can't make any money from recording.
That no, you can't make a single penny from your record.
We've gone from the ridiculous to the sublime.
Because there's still a big cost in actually doing it, and a time factor.
Make the music now if you don't get paid for it.
Sure, yeah.
We are in a strange place, strange time.
It is strange times, which is why, it is the very reason why I'm filming stuff, I'm shooting us. Yeah. I'm not really a person that's ever carried a camera around in all these 30 years of doing it. In fact, I've been a kind of anti-camera guy, thinking it was very uncool. And I still think to a degree it is uncool. But I'm not looking at myself on this side of the camera as a musician, but more as a documenter. And I'm trying to. I think the reason things like the Ozzy Osbourne At Home with the Osbourne show was so big is because celebrity has been built out of all proportion, that the music has been forgotten about. It's more about what you're doing.
That's what Ozzy's famous for, after all. And you never hear the music mentioned, do you?
Well, actually, it's true. You never hear the music.
No.
Sabbath made that great record. I don't know what the words are. I love Ozzy. I just like him as a person, I suppose.
But you never hear the music.
You never hear the music. And apparently he invented heavy metal.
His wife and his kids are even more important. I don't get it.
No, well, the celebrity culture has taken over, and in a kind of attempt to smash that celebrity culture and anti-celebrity starting around. That's why I film stuff now, and I film us in our natural habitats. And I'm sure some people are going, "Oh, he's fucking going on again. He's rattling on."
Well, no, because the thing is, the difference is you're filming it with someone else. When I've always thought cameras were a bit weird. I think it's very odd that most of the people in the world now seem to go around filming what they do rather than doing something.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Am I enjoying myself? Quick, somebody take a picture.
Yes,
I find it very odd, and how boring to look at their bleeding photos of them having breakfast.
Well, like going to somebody's house and seeing their holiday photograph. Exactly. The most boring thing you can ever get trapped into.
In the old days, you used to get a pack of 32. At the very worst, they might have 2 packs of 32 pictures.
At the very worst, but even so, that's about 7 minutes at the most.
Exactly.
And then let's move on to
endless millions.
Endless
of pictures. Here I was there, and there, and then there, and then there, through the day.
This is a good one, Dunk. This is an important
film. Doing everything. I find it really very odd. But what you're doing obviously is different because you're filming it for other people.
I like to think of myself as a Sex Pistol, kicking the bollocks off of the celebrity culture. And then he is, our kid. He's turned up. He went to his room to alter his hat. The angle of his hat wasn't quite right. Look at him, silhouetted against that light. In what used to be a monastery, where let's be serious about this. I'd have burnt him in a steak for having hair like that. And the views that he holds. There you are, that's boring. Let's get back to our... Well done. Can I just say thanks for joining us. It's been a beautiful thing. I personally think I'm better than Parkinson. I think it's more interesting. There's more fucking swear words in my interviews, and there's more interesting subject because I don't care who likes it and who doesn't. They can like it and hate it.
You want to get more than Jonathan Ross, right? That's all I'm saying.
Sorry?
You want to get more than Jonathan Ross, that's all I'm saying.
Well, you know, if I go by Jonathan Ross, guys, I wouldn't have it.
We got 7 million last year.
We've made probably more money than him, and in all fairness, we've probably made more money than him. But we've distributed it in fair ways. Oh, and I'm coming in for a close-up on that disappearing glass of wine. It's something that, what's his name, the old magician, Daniels? Not Jack Daniels. Was he Jack Daniels? Not Jack Daniels. Charlie Daniels. Phil Daniels. Steve. There was no Steve Daniels. No. There was Charlie Daniels. Paul Daniels. Thank you. Who put that in? There he is. There he is. James Tiberius. Sitting over there in the corner. He's actually, the way he looks tiny on this picture, he's actually sitting in the next seat to me. And that's just the way, how weird cameras are. I'm going to zoom back, pass, panning past Atlas, one in the silhouette. Astro.
He's my brother. Hello.
Dunk, I'd just like to say thank you for that. That was a nice discourse we had there, and I think we moved a lot of nonsense. But you know, if anybody can be bothered to listen to it, I think I might find
it's interesting
that our nonsense it might be interesting, might be disinteresting.
I'd just like to put as a footnote that you'll notice that I joined the business when it all stopped and you couldn't make any money.